So hey everyone, welcome back to eFootball testing guys. गेम आई थिंक वापस से चालू हो गया, जो था अपना चल रहा था अंडर मेंटेनेंस, तो मेरे ख्याल से अपडेट हो गया है, हो चुका होगा, क्योंकि ऑलमोस्ट 12 बजे तक ये लोग स्टार्ट करने वाले थे, लेकिन तक अभी चालू हुआ नहीं है। फिर भी थोड़े टाइम तक अपने रुक के देखते हैं कि क्या सीन पड़ता है। तो अभी जो पीडब्ल्यू आने वाले प्लेयर ऑफ द वीक, वो बहुत अच्छे, तो ठीक है, ये लोग ने कुछ ज़्यादा तो नहीं दिया है, पर फिर भी लिमिटेड एडिक्शन जैसा दिया है। तो और अफ्रीकन जो नेशन लीग था इसका, ये आई थिंक मेरा ही नेटवर्क का प्रॉब्लम है। वो तो ऑलरेडी ऑलमोस्ट अपनों ने सबने खेला ही था, क्योंकि आ चुका था वो। और अभी देखते हैं, इसमें गेम स्टार्ट होता है तो ऑलमोस्ट मेरे ख्याल से तो डन हो गया है और आना चाहिए। ये देखिए, जस्ट अभी लाइव अपडेट हो रहा है, तो देखते हैं अभी कौन सा इसमें जो वीकली इसमें आता है, कार्ड आता है, वो इपिक कार्ड कौन कौन से और कौन से बेटर रहेंगे अपने, और कौन से इसमें ले सकते हैं अपने। ठीक है, ये मेरे में पता नहीं ये प्रॉब्लम क्यों आ रहा है। आई थिंक मेरे में ही ऐसा है, या फिर स्टार्ट नहीं हो रही है गेम। जस्ट स्टार्ट भी हो गया है। तो सी एफ अफ्रीका कप ऑफ नेशन 2025 का देखते हैं अभी अपने इसमें। तो देखो, साडियो माने तो सबको आपको पता ही कि भाई कैसे, तो बूनो आए हैं भाई साहब, ये भी खतरनाक है। फिर भी अपने इनके ऊपर बात कर लेते हैं और कुछ देखते हैं कि और क्या है आया है नया इसमें। पहले तो ये सारा क्लियर कर देते हैं, ठीक है। सी ऑल, ये अफ्रीकन नेशन में है सारा ही। तो मेरे ख्याल से तो ये, चलो ठीक है, आपका तो प्रेफरेंस यही रहेगा कि साडियो माने लेने का। इसके बाद जो है गोलकीपर, अगर आप ट्राई करना चाहते हो तो ब्रूनो भी सबको पता है कि वही लेना है। तो ऑल द, मतलब उसके बाद जो लेने जैसा है अपने पास प्लेयर है, वो अपने देखते हैं कि क्या क्या है उसमें आएगा। लुकमन में देखो, स्पीड अभी फिलहाल अपने बूस्टअप कर सकते हैं। इलेक्ट्रेशन, जो इलेक्ट्रेशन है इसका, वो 83 है, तो ये भी अपने ले सकते हैं। पर फिर भी एक बार दूसरा कार्ड देखते हैं। ड्रिबलिंग इसमें बहुत, मतलब मीडियम ही है इसमें, जो ज़्यादा नहीं है इसमें। इलेक्ट्रेशन वर्ल्ड वाइड में देखते हैं। तो वर्ल्ड वाइड में गाइस ये है, ये पता नहीं क्या सीन चलता है मेरे में नेटवर्क में। ओसीमान डेम्बले आया यार, ओसीमान डेम्बले ले सकते हो, क्योंकि गोल पोचर है वो। और इलेक्ट्रेशन भी अच्छा है उसका, आराम से अगर आप लेते हो तो क्या एपिक कार्ड है वो। और ऊपर से क्या है कि गोल पोचर है, और इसको लेके, मतलब लेके रख सकते हो। जो क्लच कार्ड है मेरे ख्याल से, ये तो क्लच कार्ड है, तो इसको आप अगर बाय कर सकते हो इसको, तो आप एकदम गेम में धमाल मचाने वाले हो सही में इसको लेके। फिर भी अभी एक बार वापस से पता नहीं क्या सीन पड़ रहा है यार मेरे गेम में। बार बार आई थिंक बाहर निकाले जा रहा है, शायद मेरे ख्याल से नेट का इशू होगा। ऑनलाइन सर्विस करंटली इज अनेबल। एक बार गेम बंद करके चालू करना पड़ेगा, आई थिंक सो। हेलो जस्टर, क्या हाल है भाई? यार ये पता नहीं क्या सीन है, एक बार इसको बंद करके अपने चालू करते हैं वापस से, एग्जिट कर देते हैं। क्विक करके वापस अपने ऑन करेंगे। मेरे ख्याल से क्या है कि गेमिंग स्टार्ट हो गया है, क्योंकि अपडेट तो इसमें आया था तो गेम चालू हो गया है, लेकिन ये पता नहीं क्या सीन है, बार बार बाहर फेंके जा रहा है। भाई मैं क्या लाया हूँ? कुछ भी नहीं। ये जो लाया है तुम्हारे कोमानी वाले लाते हैं, जो बार बार मतलब ये करते रहते हैं, अपडेट करते रहते हैं। इनको शांति नहीं मिलती है। नए नए प्लेयर डालते रहे, नए प्लेयर डालने में कुछ अच्छे यंग प्लेयर डालो यार। बाकी सब तो आते ही रहते हैं। थोड़ा डालो रोनाल्डो यंग, मतलब 2008-9 का डालो उसमें, जैसे मेसी डाला है आपने, उसके हिसाब से रोनाल्डो भी डालो तो मजा है खेलने में, नहीं ये सब में। तो वापस से गेम अपनों ने बंद करके चालू किया है, आई थिंक सो हो जाए। नहीं तो फिर अपने को क्या करना पड़ेगा कि नेट का जो लाइन है वो थोड़ा चेंज करना पड़ेगा। ये सीन पे सीन हो जा रहा है, सीन पे सीन। हाँ नहीं हुआ, रुको एक काम करते हैं अपने। ये अपने को वापस से करना ही पड़ेगा यार मेरे ख्याल से, क्योंकि ये आई थिंक सो अच्छे से नहीं चल। चलो अब प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगा मेरे ख्याल से, अब प्रॉब्लम नहीं आना चाहिए। आना तो नहीं चाहिए, पर फिर भी एक बार ट्राई करते हैं अपने। मैं यार जानबूझ के मतलब लेट आया, क्योंकि था तो पहले से ही था कि हाँ ये हो जाए तो गेम स्टार्ट होने से पहले अगर आता हो तो ठीक है, लेकिन नहीं, मेरे को पता था कि 12 बजे जैसा स्टार्ट होगा, क्योंकि ये वैसे तो नॉर्मली इनका टाइम 1 बजे का रहता है, पर आज थोड़ा ये लोग ने जल्दी फटाक से चालू किया है, तो उसके हिसाब से मेरे को न्यूज़ तो मिल गया था कि नहीं 12 बजे जैसे चालू हो जाएगा, उसके हिसाब से मैं स्टार्ट किया हूँ। पहले तो अपने पैक वगैरह देखते हैं स्टार्ट होते ही कि कौन कौन से पैक अपने को मिले और कौन से अपने ले सकते हैं। इसका तो अपने बात कर लिया था, ठीक है, तो बाकी अपने दूसरी बात करते हैं। पैक ओपन करते हैं पहले। साड़ियों माने तो गए यार, वो तो मेरे पास है ही, पर मेरे पास ऐसा बूस्टर वाला नहीं है। फिर भी एक बार अपने ट्राई करेंगे इसको लेने के लिए। अगर इसको लेना है तो भाई साहब, अगर आप ट्राई कर सकते हो इसके ऊपर भी, क्योंकि ये बहुत ज़ोरदार प्लेयर है, अच्छा है। और लास्ट वाले मैच में भी जो इन्होंने फाइनल में मतलब पूरी वॉकआउट कर गई थी, पूरी टीम बैकआउट कर गई थी, तो अकेला बंदा ये खड़ा रहा ग्राउंड के ऊपर, फिर जाके मतलब पूरे प्लेयर को जितना भी है सबको वापस लेके आया कि नहीं हम खेलते हैं। तो चलो ठीक है, पेनल्टी तो उनको मिल गया था, पर फिर भी लक भी थोड़ा थोड़ा साथ देना चाहिए था, देखो दिया भी साथ में, और उसके हिसाब से ये लोग जीत भी गए। ठीक है, अभी ये जो पैक है ना भाई, इसके ऊपर ध्यान देने जैसा है। ठीक है, ये पैक बहुत जोरदार है, इसको अपने ले सकते हैं अच्छे से। इसमें से देखो ये पोलो डिबाला ये भी था मेरे पास, लेकिन क्या है कि फ़ोन में है, लेकिन इसके अंदर नहीं आया है। ये जो प्लेयर था भाई अपने टाइम पे बहुत जोरदार प्लेयर था, तो अगर आपको ले सकते हो, ये भी क्लच कार्ड जैसे है। इलेक्ट्रोरेशन इसका भी 86 है, स्पीड इसकी अगर 84 है तो आप करोगे तो थोड़ा बहुत और बढ़ जाएगा, स्पीड इसका अच्छा खासा हो जाएगा। ठीक है, ऑलमोस्ट मतलब सब ये फुल पैक है, अगर इसके ऊपर पैसा डालते तो वेस्ट नहीं जाएगा। ठीक है, ओसीमन डेम्बले तो आपको पता ही है, गोल पोचर है ये तो खतरनाक प्लेयर है। इलेक्ट्रोशन देखो आपका इसका 90 है, तो अगर आप उसमें ये करोगे कि थोड़ा इसको बाद में वापस से ट्रेन करोगे तो उसके हिसाब से ये 90 प्लस जैसा हो जाएगा, तो आप इसको ले सकते हो ओसीमन डेम्बले को। तो और रोबर्टो, ये भी सेंचेज भी ले सकते हो गोलकीपर। मेरे ख्याल से इसका रिफ्लेक्सेस चलो ठीक है, अच्छा है, लेकिन ठीक है थोड़ा बहुत इसमें कटेगा, क्योंकि गोल रीच नहीं है इतना इसका। कैचिंग ठीक है, अवेयरनेस बहुत कम है इसका, तो ये जो है ना एकदम मतलब दुविधा में डालने जैसा। अगर लेना है तो ले सकते हो, नहीं तो कोई बात नहीं, चलता है। लेकिन मेरे ये जो प्लेयर है ना यार, ये गोल पोस्टर है, बहुत सही है ये भी। और इसने जो भाई साहब गांड तोड़ी है ना मैन सिटी की, सही में मजा आ गया था। पूरा फुल मैच देखा, और भाई साहब क्या स्टार्टिंग टू एंड तक कैसे भाई साहब ने एकदम पूरा वन टू हैंड एकदम संभाल के रखा था। तो ये अगर जाऊंगा तो इसके ऊपर जाऊंगा, मैं ले सकता हूँ, अगर मिलता है तो मेरे को बहुत बढ़िया है। और सी एफ है मतलब सही है, ठीक है, अपने ले सकते हैं इसको। ठीक है, बाकी इसमें और कुछ लेने जैसा तो नहीं है। चलो राहुल भाई, ये डिफेंडर जो है ना, जो राउल एसेंसियो, ये भी ले सकते हो आप, क्योंकि इसके ऊपर भी ट्राई कर सकते हो। इसका जो एग्रेशन है 91 है। ठीक है, 91 है तो चलो ठीक है, इसका भी एग्रेशन अच्छा है। और अवेयरनेस तो ज़्यादा ठीक है, इसका कुछ है वैसा तो नहीं है, लेकिन ठीक है चलता है। आप इसको वो करोगे, बूस्टर करोगे, बूस्टर तो ऑलरेडी मिला ही है इसके ऊपर, और थोड़ा इसको ट्रेन करोगे तो थोड़ा अच्छे से जा सकता है। तो ये आपके ऊपर है भाई कि गेम कैसे सेटअप आप बेट करोगे, उसके हिसाब से रख सकते हो। मेरे को तो यार ये चाहिए, क्रिस्टियानो, पर ये मिलता नहीं है ना यार, मिल जाता तो अच्छा रहता है। निकलास फुलकांग, ये अच्छा है, हाइट के हिसाब से भी सही है। ठीक है, हेडिंग के लिए बॉल डालोगे ना तो हेडिंग बहुत अच्छे से कनेक्ट करेगा, क्योंकि 90 है इसका हेडिंग जो है, इसका हेडिंग का जो अटैकिंग पोजीशन है। तो ये कहीं से भी आप ऑलमोस्ट जैसा, अपने पता है बीच में एक प्लेयर था अपना अपना कूले करके था, तो उसमें कैसा भी अपने बॉल डालते तो हेड कनेक्ट करता था, उसके हिसाब से ये सही है। तो फिजिकल कांटेक्ट के लिए ठीक है, लेकिन एयर एयर जो बॉल आने वाला है वो उसमें इसको हर तरीके से कनेक्ट करेगा, और इसको अगर डाल के खेलते हो तो अगर आपको लाइक करते हो कि भाई ठीक है कॉर्नर वाला गेम या आप क्रॉसिंग वाला गेम ही खेलोगे, उसके हिसाब से ये आपके हिसाब से बहुत सही है, क्योंकि क्रॉसिंग वाला गेम के ऊपर ये पूरा सेट बैठ जाएगा। आप इसमें खेल सकते हो इसको लेके, ठीक है। अपने पास 100 कॉइन है तो एक बार ट्राई करके देखते हैं। ब्राजीलियन लीग, ये तो पुराना वाला ये सारा, ये कुछ नया नहीं आया इसमें। 200 प्लेयर है यार इसमें ब्राजीलियन, ये बहुत अपने को मिलते हैं ऐसे। MVP क्या बात है, ये भी इसमें आ गया है क्या, ये भी नया है। विक्टर ओसीमैन, ओसीमैन तो यार एकदम क्लास है। अभी जो चल रहा है ना भाई साहब, बहुत खतरनाक। कहाँ गया, चलो अपने इसमें से ट्राई करते हैं, ठीक है, क्योंकि 100 कॉइन है अपने पास, मिल जाए तो अच्छा है। अपने को ओसीमैन डेम्बले चाहिए, मिलता तो ठीक है, नहीं तो इसमें से कोई भी प्लेयर आएगा तो चलेगा, सही है। इसका ड्रिबलिंग जो है ना, ड्रिबलिंग बहुत सही है, क्योंकि 90+ इसका है, 90। अगर और अपने इसको करेंगे, ट्रेनिंग वगैरह करेंगे इसके ऊपर, जहाँ प्रोग्रेशन बढ़ाएंगे इसका तो बढ़ जाएगा, कुछ वैसा नहीं है। स्पीड भी देखो एक 88 है, और एक्सप्रेशन देखो अब 90 जैसा है, तो हाइट तो कम है ठीक है, लेकिन चलेगा इसमें। चलो 100 कॉइन थे अपने यूज तो करी है, क्या बात है, सही है। हाँ ओसिमन डेम्बले, ये आ गया अपने पास, गोल पहुंचा। क्लच कार्ड है भाई ये तो पूरे। क्लच कार्ड ऑलमोस्ट मिल चुका है अपने को भाई। अभी तो मस्त गांड टूटने वाली है सबकी सही में। कुछ ज़्यादा तो दिया नहीं है इसमें, क्योंकि ज़्यादा कुछ अगर अपने को करता तो मज़ा आता है यार, कुछ नॉर्मली जैसा है, कुछ ज़्यादा तो इसने रखा नहीं है। पर इस बार क्या अपडेट भी छोटा था, और जल्दी गेम स्टार्ट हो गया। अगर ज़्यादा अपडेट लंबा रहता तो थोड़ा बहुत उसके हिसाब से सेटअप रखते हैं ये लोग। एक्चुअली क्या है कि मैं अभी थोड़ा बहुत ये इसकी वेबसाइट पे पहले क्या अपना ध्यान रहता था कि क्या क्या इसमें आने वाला है, तो ये जो अपडेट के ऊपर इतना ध्यान नहीं था मेरे, इसके लिए कुछ इतना समझ नहीं आ रहा है मेरे को, क्या बोलूँ लिटरली, क्योंकि जो आना था वो तो आ गया, ऑलमोस्ट हो गया है। तो इवेंट्स पहले क्लियर करें। इटालियन लीग, फिर इटालियन क्लब, नेशनल टीम्स, लेजेंड, फिर पार्टनर क्लब। नहीं यार अपने डायरेक्ट उधर ही जाते हैं। लीग में। किधर है उसी मैन, उसी मैन, उसी मैन। हकीमी भी रख सकते हैं, लेकिन अपने पास ये राइट बैक का नहीं है, क्योंकि अपनों ने ऑलमोस्ट 3 ही डिफेंडर रखे हैं। ओसिमन, डेम्बले, प्लेयर एक्शन। इसको निकाल देते हैं, ठीक है। और इसकी जगह नहीं, इसको बाद में ही रखते हैं यार, हालैंड को निकालने का था। गलवादी, साडियो माने रख देते हैं, क्योंकि ये भी है, चलेगा अपने को। तो चलो गाइस, जो डिवीजन लीग का सेशन 4 है वो आज कंप्लीट करते हैं, ठीक है। यार कितने कितने अकाउंट बना के रखे होते हैं ये लोग ने। मेन अकाउंट, थर्ड अकाउंट, 4 अकाउंट, 5 अकाउंट, क्या है, क्या सीन है इनका। एक्चुअली अपने ना यार थोड़ा बहुत अभी काम करेंगे इसके ऊपर, अपना थंबनेल के ऊपर, क्योंकि मेरे को पता है यहाँ से थोड़ा बहुत अपने कट जा रहे हैं। राउ, क्या बात है। एंड्रियो, स्ट्राइकर अच्छा है यार, इसका मजे वाला है सही में। अपने सीबी चल, ठीक है, चलेगा। इसको सीबी रहने देते हैं। इसकी जगह इसको डाल देते हैं अपने। यार एसएस नहीं खिलाना है इसको, सेंटर पे नहीं डालेंगे। माने माने माने, बस इसको इसकी जगह दे देते हैं, अब चलेगा, अब चलेगा।
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Good luck.
And we're underway. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's a he's had a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
So, Mr. Raul ने पहला गोल मारा है.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Raul demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Bournemouth are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nuno Mendes. And it's Beckham. Albert Ferrer. Now Howson. Nuno Mendes. Looking for the run. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a shade optimistic. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. Pele! Van Nistelrooy might just make this. Neatly clipped into space.
ये थोड़ा बहुत अपने को ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा कि एरियल बॉल आता है ना, ये गेम का ग्लिच है, पता नहीं क्या सीन है. एरियल बॉल में हमेशा ही स्ट्राइकर जो है बॉल जीत जाता है. इसका थोड़ा बहुत अपने को ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा. ये अपडेट में ऐसा ही आया है भाई.
Oh, well played, well played. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham, can he get it through? And this is Pele! Tries to pass it through, and he cuts out the supply. It's a throw-in.
प्लान क्या रहेगा, कुछ भी नहीं है.
Raul plays it in. And that has been cleared. Van Nistelrooy proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, easy pickings there. He's having a go.
Ball.
Nicked it back promptly. Picked out and Mane! Loose now and they want to get it back. Kukçu. And now the breakaway. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that pass just didn't quite work.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rijkaard.
Hey. कौन मोदी जी यार, चोर आदमी है साला मोदी.
Hakimi.
जिधर बोलना चाहिए वहाँ बोलता नहीं है.
Bournemouth look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Rijkaard. Cannavaro. Some resolute defending there.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, that's superb.
Pele is
Pele
offside.
finds himself offside.
हाँ तू भी बोल ले. सही है सही है. ये आया मोदी भगत एक और.
That is ended up in no man's land. Threads
सादियो
one
माने
in,
निकल जाएगा.
and that could set him on his
स्पीड
way.
तो है यार आदमी में.
Rijkaard.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Can he get on the end of this?
ये वापस wrong ball डाला मैंने.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. And a chance! Mbappe powering forward here. And he's well positioned here. Cleared without complication.
मोदी तेरी क्या सबकी जान है इंडिया में भाई.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Kukçu clears it away. Van Nistelrooy chasing after it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game
तो
here.
फर्स्ट हाफ खत्म हुआ है भाई
Yeah,
साहब.
I like the fact that there
एक
was a
शॉट लेने
genuine
दिया वो भी
flow
ऑन
to this
टारगेट
game
अपने
as well as
चार
intent.
ऑन टारगेट
But
मारा
I
है.
can't
एक
help
अपने
feeling
फाउल
that their
किया
efforts
ऑफसाइड,
deserved
और
that little
कॉर्नर
bit
भी.
more.
क्या बात है, एक काकड़ा जाएगी ना.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
पासेस अपनों ने थोड़े बहुत कम करे क्योंकि 61 टोटल पास हुए हैं. एक ट्राई तो करता हूँ, देखता हूँ हो जाए तो अच्छा है, बाकी तो चलता रहता है.
And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Mbappe. Now Hausen. Rijkaard. And it's Mendes. Vinicius Junior. Mane gets into a good position. Kukçu. Cannavaro.
बचा.
Kukçu has been caught there. It's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
ये खाली खाली येलो लिया यार, ले लेता है ये बॉल. येलो लेने का कोई मतलब नहीं था यहाँ पे.
Van Nistelrooy really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Mbappe. That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Pele. That's good running with the ball. And it's made its way to him. Van Nistelrooy was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries a shot!
ये मेरे को पता ही था
He
यार.
has done
ये
it!
एंड टाइम से बॉल छूटा ना
They
यार.
have grabbed themselves an
ये
equaliser.
मेरे को यहीं रोकना था एक.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so
Keep a
much
ball,
class
कोई
from
नहीं,
both sides.
relax,
The next goal is going to be so
relax,
significant.
relax.
Mane. Lovely pass, but
चल
can he
जाएगा,
get there?
okay, मिल गया था ball.
Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
ले लेगा, कोई नहीं.
Cannavaro. And here's Neymar. And smartly reclaimed. Mbappe. Mbappe running with the ball. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Hakimi. Quality ball. And it's Hakimi. That pass has been well intercepted. Albert Ferrer. Now Mbappe. In with the challenge.
इतना डिले क्यों करते हैं यार? सिर्फ बॉल लेट डालते हैं बॉल.
Cannavaro. No, it's come to nothing. Spread it left. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Saliba. Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Oh, super ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Cannavaro. There's no chance! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
चल रहा भाई, अभी चालू कर. Van Nistelrooy.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Nuno Mendes.
जगह देगा या नहीं देगा, अपने बना लेंगे जगह.
And it's Dembele.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
ये क्या सीन था यार? शॉट मारा था मैंने यार.
But he wins out. Zanetti. It's played through for him. And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe. Pele. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's picked it up out wide. Albert Ferrer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now that looks a decent ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
जल्दी छोड़ते ही नहीं है.
Oh, there's the clearance. The final seconds now. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Pedri. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And we're done. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as neutrals we all love to come and see. Any reflections on what you've
ये
seen?
गेम में थोड़ी बहुत ज़्यादा
Listen,
मिस्टेक नहीं
despite
हुई
the
है, पर
loss, they
मिस्टेक
have
एक
to
चीज़
take
की हुई है, अपने
something
पास
from this.
नेटवर्क
I
का
think the
इशू है ये
coach
देखो।
will
मैं
have
आपको
seen
बताता हूँ
things he
कहाँ से।
needs
पहले
to
स्टार्टिंग में
work
अच्छा
on.
चला,
So
कोई नहीं,
I'm
स्टार्टिंग
sure
अपनी
they have
गेम
a
अच्छी
lot
चल
of
रही
sorting
थी,
out to do
एंड
before
टाइम पे
the
देखो
next
क्या
game,
सीन फट रहा
and
है।
they can get there.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end.
थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग मी। हाँ भाई सही है, आपको ही ज्वाइन करेंगे और क्या अगले मैच में भी। तो माने को इतनी जल्दी रिप्लेसमेंट कर दिया, कब पता नहीं चला यार। मैं तो ढूंढ रहा था माने किधर है, माने किधर है, लेकिन माने तो एकदम खतरनाक है।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas.
Kane! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Mr. Harry Kane.
Gerrard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Guti. Now it's Pele. Vinicius Junior. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
पहले को मिल जाता यार
It's not
गोल
taking him
था
long, and that's going to be a booking.
रेड कार्ड आपको ना यार, हूँ जेलो आपको जो।
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Gorgeous from Guti.
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good. Very good.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Black.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rafinha. Azar. A heavy challenge. More and more pressure on the ball here.
ओ यार बॉल क्यों नहीं छोड़ते हो यार?
Can he get it through? And he thumps it clear. And he's managed to get free.
क्या
So
सीन है
just the
यार.
one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Adams. Rafinha. Now, can they get him on?
सेंटर वाला प्लेयर क्यों गया है?
Oh, it's come loose.
He was berating his
एकदम
defence
गंदा
before
नेट चल
making
रहा
the
है ना,
save,
एकदम गंदा
and
नेट
he's
चल
at
रहा
it again now.
Van Dijk gathers from the goal
गेम में
kick.
मतलब बॉल छोड़ो
That pass
जल्दी.
isn't the best. Albert Ferrer. Out to the right. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key
नहीं
element is
अगर
always
नीचे भी अपने
pace.
खेलते
That's
ना
what
डायरेक्ट
really
सिक्स
rips
पे रख देते
defences
एकदम
apart,
सिक्स यार्ड
and
पे
it's
तो वो भी
difficult to
फ्रेम
find an
खाली
answer
मिलता
to
अपने
it
को.
when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Bojan. Bojan Kurkic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Takes aim and crosses. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Kimmich. Gerrard. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Rafinha. And it's Kimmich. Knocks it into space. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
क्लियर भाई क्लियर भाई
Big
क्लियर
chance!
भाई क्लियर. हाँ
And he's quick to get it clear again. And they're quick to get it back. Rafinha. Knocks it out wide. Camavinga. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kimmich. Oh, good ball. Cleared without complication. Oh, that's nice. Camavinga. Camavinga gets flagged offside.
उसको थोड़ा होल्ड रखना पड़ेगा क्योंकि वो साइड से एंगल रन मारता है तो डायरेक्ट पूरा अंदर तक आ जाता है. है कौन प्लेयर उधर से? ये खेलेंगे डायरेक्ट लाइन के ऊपर, फ्लैंक पे डाल देंगे.
Mbappe. Kimmich wins the duel this time. Rafinha. Oh, super chance for a shot! It's a goal! Right back in the game! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to pass it through, and he shoots! And he hits the net!
इसमें तो कोई चांस नहीं था. ये तो स्कोर ही था, मेरे को पता था. यहाँ पे पूरा रन पूरा पढ़ लिया था.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That has been slung wide. Threads one in. Bojan is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Messi. Cafu. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man. Oh, what a climb!
क्लियर ही भाई, क्लियर ही।
Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Rijkaard getting this one clear. And the first half is done.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a
Counter
fair
पड़ गया था यहाँ
reflection
पे,
of
अगर
what
मिल
we've
जाता वो
witnessed
तो ये भी
so
score होता।
far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should
पता है, अपने
impose
पास एक ही
themselves
ड्रामा है
even
अभी।
more, and
साला नेटवर्क
probably
अच्छे से
only
चलता है
one
तो
result coming
हो
here.
जाए अच्छे से। नेटवर्क
Well,
थोड़ा
that
अच्छे से
has
चलना
been
चाहिए।
a goal-blessed
ये मैच
half.
अपना ही है।
It is 3-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. In with the challenge. Nicely spread.
गुड बॉल है।
Mbappe gets into some space.
ये गलत
Too
डाला
much
बॉल।
on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
बॉल बाकी बहुत मस्त था।
And that is a little undercooked. Vinicius Junior distributed tidily.
कावाविंगा।
Kimmich. And Rafinha. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and
Yeah,
carried
अंदर का
almost no
क्यों?
threat at all. Picked out brilliantly. Shoots!
ये तो खाली
He
पड़ा
has
गोल
done
बहन,
it!
कोई मतलब ही नहीं इसका।
The second half off to a spectacular start. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Cafu. Cross from Cafu. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Nicely weighted ball. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, easy pickings there. Azar can see things others simply cannot. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Guti could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like
यार बॉल
he could even end up
क्यों?
getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
क्यों भाई क्यों?
It's really well cleared. And this is Messi.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pass somewhat off target. Camavinga tries to play it through. Quality ball. Kimmich. Roberto Carlos. And here's Kane. And here's Rafinha. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's there to get it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And Rafinha.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
क्या यार?
Rafinha. Azar.
भगा उसको
Now
अभी।
that looks a decent ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's found a way through.
तेरी बहन की तेरी।
Van Dijk
साला
did
बॉल
just
क्यों नहीं
about
छोड़ रहे?
enough to come out on top there. Neither party Overly willing to compromise. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's played in. Cafu is there and he can get that clear.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now he's got space here. Oh, nice touch. Messi receives it in a good position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense and so was the relief. The great escape. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And that will be
finally जीत गए यार.
What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort...
अपना थोड़ा नेट का लफड़ा है. नेट का लफड़ा नहीं होता ना तो यार तो 2-3 स्कोर और आते अच्छे से.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
कोई सामने वाला का कोई गेम प्ले नहीं देखना, कुछ भी नहीं देखना, पर ठीक है चलता है. क्या लिख रहा है ये? पनौती चाहते ही मैच विन. अरे यार ये सब नहीं बोलने का दोस्त.
So that's got things on the way.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
He is through here. Rashford. Nice control. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Guti couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
It's Asa! Asa! He is just a joy! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Flamengo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Tries to play it through. Spread out to the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rashford. Now the cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Showing great feet there. Rijkaard does really well there. He is strong. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Costa Curta. Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Flamengo with the corner, there first. Hangs in a cross. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Bale. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Rashford. There's the header! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Flamengo grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Pele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
क्लियर ही करना पड़ेगा यार यहाँ से.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now that looks a decent ball. Great challenge, timed to perfection. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, and the shot! Goal! Flamengo! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Flamengo go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a promising position. Mbappe, looking to play him in. Now it's Pele. He's got away. Guti. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Works it forward. Ball's gone out of play. Pele. 5 minutes till the break. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, nicely intercepted. Played out towards the right wing. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. He won't be happy with that one. Nuno Mendes. And it's Maradona. And there is the half-time whistle. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
Pele! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Nuno Mendes. No, that's been intercepted. Threads one in, and that has been cut short. More and more pressure on the ball here. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ochoa gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Rashford gets into a good position. That's a good run down the left. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Oh, they could be caught out here! Over to the left. And that is a little undercooked.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's Rashford! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Albert Ferrer gets rid without sophistication. And now they can spring out of defence. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nuno Mendes. That's been cut out, well played.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
No outsmarting him this time. Now it's Guti. And that pass just didn't quite work. Guti is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ronaldo takes control of it and he's on the move. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale. Bale! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Maradona. That's a little off target. It'll be a throw-in. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Pelé. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nuno Mendes with the cross. So, third corner of the game. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, this looks sharp. Distributed tidily. Now it's Bale. Mendes gets a foot in here.
Flamengo surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point,
Yeah,
but
man,
hope is something you can always cling to.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
चल तेरी माँ की तेरी.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he has shown him a yellow card.
3-4 यार इसने स्लाइड मारी है, बहुत बढ़िया सेव किया है.
Might want to be careful there.
Dembele is fouled.
दे
And
दे
he is
कार्ड में
going into that
रहने
little
दे.
black book.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's picked his way through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out. Oh, what has happened here? He's free, he has got space. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he's worked it through. Decent chance!
ओए तेरी माँ की.
He's missed, but
साला
not by
क्या
that far.
यार, shit
Well, he looks a
man.
little annoyed with himself,
Shit.
Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
क्या यार, गोल मिस करता है ऐसे ही. वापस
Tries to
बना.
pass it through. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
चूतिया जैसा गेम था
Well,
मेरा
what
सही
a
में.
game.
Literally,
Unpredictable
कोई
to the
मजा
very
नहीं आया.
end.
ये मैच
Momentum
आराम से अपने
shifting.
जीत सकते थे, पर 2 गोल ऑलरेडी मिस किए अपनों ने यार. शिट. क्या चल रहा था साला, मेरे को खुद नहीं समझ पड़ रहा था. मस्त मैच ड्रॉ हो जाता. अपने ही चूतियापा की वजह से अपने ने खेला नहीं अच्छे से. चलो ये मैच कंप्लीट करते हैं. या नेट का भी इशू होता है, या नेट भी यहाँ चलता है अच्छे से, तो फिर अपने हिसाब से इधर उधर करता रहता है।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
पता नहीं यार, कॉन्सेंट्रेट नहीं हो रहा है अच्छे से, फोकस जो होना चाहिए वो नहीं हो रहा है। शायद इसका रीज़न नेट है,
So it's down to business here.
ही चल रहा है।
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This lad, Ødegaard, is a player with quite a story. He was plucked at a young age from his native Norway, of course. He's done his tours of duty with a view to aid his development, and now he's gone full circle, posting some impressive figures along the way. He's a wonder kid who's really come good.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Great vision. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. Oh, that's well spotted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gerrard. And it's Rooney. Rijkaard running with the ball. He's picked his way. It's Azar! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Rooney. Azar. Now it's Guti. Guti is fouled.
छोड़ देता बॉल तो भी ले लेता है।
That was mighty close. Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. And that was very necessary. Ødegaard. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Nuno Mendes. Aimed beyond the defence.
ले ले काम कर इसकी।
Plays a sharp little ball here. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Brzezinski. Ambitious ball here. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get on the end of this? He's being urged to shoot. Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Not the most accurate pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, Rooney! Goal! Manchester United! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross is
सेव
blocked,
खतरनाक सेव
and
किया
that's a
ये,
corner.
चांस नहीं था पर सेव कर लिया, कोई बात नहीं.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Mbappe can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Guti.
इसको ही दूंगा.
Now that looks a decent ball. Rooney chasing after it. Now it's Guti. He's through here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Danielson picks it up out wide. Gerrard. The message is clear, none shall pass. And this is Rooney. And it's Koundé. Chooses to go crossfield.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hazard. Hazard takes a look up. Oh, good-looking ball. That's gone for a throw-in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Longley. Looking for options for movement. Hazard. It's Vinicius Junior. Now this could be a chance. Danielson. Gerrard cuts it out. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that is a little undercooked. And back to the keeper. Albert Ferrer. Well, that is one way to stop him. He is... And a chance! Off the post!
तो सही में पर होती है.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pele.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gerrard. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Danielson. Now it's Mbappe. That is a brilliant interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ødegaard. And it's Rooney. And he's... Real chance! And it's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and...
Climbs up big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Rooney is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
माँ का लाडला आजा।
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Danielson knocks it into space. Oh, can he get onto this? Perez makes the interception. Mbappe. And it's Beckham. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's played through for him. And he's quick to snatch it back. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he is going into that little black book. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Longley. Pele goes steaming forward. That has ended up in no man's land.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
शॉट बजा देना चाहिए था यार।
Cucurella. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, yet another
It's Drogba! Half an hour gone in the second half. Shot a goal! And it's there! And they are cruising away. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's found a way through.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Drogba tries to play it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's away. And the shot! He has done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Guti. Tries to pass it through. And he's in on goal. And he shoots! Oh, terrific save.
साला स्कोर था यार।
Threads one in. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Now it's Raul. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but They did very little with it. Hazard. He's shifting through the gears. Chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
तू क्या फकरे वकरे पढ़ के आता है क्या?
Corner number 2 then.
हाँ भाई, तू फकरे वकरे पढ़ के आता है क्या?
That's tidy. Hazard! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Defending was strong and firm. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And he's there to belt it away. Oh, and he shoots! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Kaka. Great work on the overlap. Howson clears it away. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Real chance!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for options for movement. Could be danger here. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hakimi. And it's Messi. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Hakimi in acres of space out wide. And here's Kaka! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Now that looks a decent ball. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it.
Gerson! They want to be quick to recover this. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Adams gets across to intercept that. Messi takes a shot. Opts to play it back. That's rather hopeful. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Pass somewhat off target. Chips it through. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Abiati clears. That is ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard. Nicely aimed pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well read, nice interception. Vinicius Junior, who does have an assist to his name. That is good alertness. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's gone backward here. That's good running with the ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Albert Ferrer. Now that's well seen too. Gerson. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Guti. Messi. Hausen is there and he can get that clear. Gerson. Oh, he had to make that and he did make it. Gerrard gets it clear. Adams. That's Gerson. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Azar. Well, that has not gone well. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Ricci. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Vinicius Junior. And it's Azar. Nice bit of trickery. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Foot in. Great vision. Mbappe. And he's worked it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Team still separated by the game's only goal. No luck with that dink over the top. Guti.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
He's having a shot! Kaka. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's intervened well there. Chris, he's found a way through. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. Abbiati claims it. Safe hands.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Certainly help their cause now.
And here's Messi. Madrid finding their passes. Now then, the ball's come loose. Batasagi. Can he finish? Now and again. It's in. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
साला नेट ही नहीं चल रहा है.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big